Hey y'all, we're tearing the walls out of the bathroom. We got a bad spot there in that wall, so we're gonna tear it all out. We'll start here and go up. Basically, somebody's punched a couple holes in the wall. So we're just gonna replace it right there from there up.
Listo.
There it is. Okay, y'all, we had a little spot there we had to take hold of. That was where the handle went through the wall. We got to put one of them stops down there. I've got some at the building, I just didn't bring none. So we'll get one of those and put it in. Somebody's got a clothes rack on the back of the door there. That's pretty neat. But anyway, we got that one and we're fixing to do that one there. Got to run a little bit of joint compound. I buy the pre-mixed stuff. It's just easier that way.
Huh?
Basically, you run a line across it. What he's doing there. And then you stick some tape in it. Rip the tape off. There's this tape. Run your tape across there and use your putty knife on that side and hold it, and it'll just rip right off. And then you just make that putty like poke out from underneath it, and then you put some more on top of it. Get it in there where you want it, and then you sand it back down a little bit, and you'll be done with it. Sometimes you got to do 2 coats because you don't get it smooth enough on the first one, but that's the gist of it. Sometimes it's a little harder than that, but not really. Trick is make sure your knife is extremely clean.
No, ahí. Es que
See a little bit of trash on your knife and you drag it, you'll make big deep gouges and you'll be mad at yourself in a little bit.
Como no tiene transporte ahorita, no salió. ¿Quién?
Sin necesidad que te estén llamando para luchar.
Uno mismo compra.
El detalle de que ellos pues no se controlan. Agarran el carro 2 o 3 días nomás. Se puto un día, apenas te aguanta un día o 2 para 2 o 3 días nomás.
Sí.
Porque ellos también echan.
Okay.
No problem, but you necesita ahí, güey.
No aquí. Necesitas ahí, güey.
He's
Okay, you take it.
He's they capped off the. Tell them what they're doing there, Joe. They called you Joe. My brother Donnie. Tell them what we're doing here.
They put a white cap right on top of that black main sewer stack there.
Now, why did they do that?
Because they moved the commode to the.
They made the bathroom in the bedroom.
Yes,
We got to go back, people. We got to part it back in.
So
we're taking the cap off.
We got to take the cap off, and he's actually going to cut the cap.
Yeah.
He's cutting the cap off, like he's cutting that fitting off.
Yeah.
To expose the pipe, and then we'll take pipe cleaner and clean it up, and then we'll stick that piece right there on.
The flange.
We got a flange here for it, so that will sit down on the floor, and that pipe will come up here. But right now they got that pipe covered up, so we got to get this on there, basically. And we should have probably done it before we put the floor down, but we was in a rush to get everything. We got it down. We got the bathtub going in, and this is a. I believe this is a Lions.
Is it a?
It's a Lions.
Oh man, that's the universal symbol of quality there.
Yep.
Let me tell you about the Lions family a little bit. They make bathtubs, and
They made me too.
they made Donnie, they made Joey, they made Ronnie, and they make bathtubs. They're the best bathtubs you can get, people. It's a fantastic company. They treat people with pride and integrity and honor. I love giving my money to the Lions Bathroom Company.
We're painting everything here. We got the ceiling done. We're going to paint all the walls in here. It's the bathroom. So, getting it done, he's got a hell of a run going though. What's your leg, Keith?
Yeah, man.
But it's looking good. That's what we're at. We're going to paint the, we're painting the, painting the ceiling and all the trim in here because it's already been painted. Except that one piece there, we're going to leave that one piece. The rest of it's going to be painted white. So that's what he's doing. Okay, y'all, we got this one painted. So this is doing pretty good here. Got it all painted up, making it look nice. We've still got to paint this little bit here and this little bit here, but we'll get it. We're waiting on the drywall mud to dry, and then we're going to paint it. We got to get another coat around that stuff there. We got to get another coat there and a coat there. We'll be good. The ceiling looks perfect. But anyway, the mode's going to go there, and the laboratory's going to go there. So we'll be getting it.
Tell them why we need the toilet so early in the show, Donnie.
We need the toilet so early in the show because it makes the job site just a lot better. We can't be running off in the woods every 5 minutes. It don't look good.
Now, tell them about using the used toilets, Donnie.
Used. We have been known to refurbish the toilet.
Okay, now there's nothing wrong with it. Part of it is, you know, we don't want to be above using a used toilet.
Yeah,
If it's a perfectly good toilet, there's nothing wrong with keeping it.
we have rebuilt them, put new guts in them, put new whatever in them. They don't work.
The problem is you end up with service calls because something's leaking or something's running all night or something. And then you go out and you got to mess with the thing. You're just better off. The toilets are so cheap now. They're like $100. You're just better off putting a new one in it.
It cost you, I'm a 100-mile round trip. It come down here. Actually, about 120 mile round trip if I leave from work.
Yep.
And it's not beneficial. I mean,
So if it saves them one trip,
yeah, I lose the money in fuel coming back and forth and headache. Might as well put new ones in there and stop trying to. We're trying to save a penny, and it's costing us a dime.
mm-hmm.
And that's why I do it on the boss man's time.
Oh, here we go again. All right, so he finished up the flooring. And then we're setting the toilet. There's also, we've done some paint in here. And again, the reason we're doing this is just because this house has no plumbing and no electricity. And we're going to be out of here working in it for a while. So it helps to have a bathroom that works.
Right?
Uh-huh.
This is the only time you might actually get away with taking a shot of a commode.
Yeah, I don't like it when people do that.
It's brand new.
It's brand new, never been used, people.
Never been set on.
Never been, come on, people.
Brand new. We don't. We try not to play around with this kind of stuff. We figured out that it costs way too much money not to replace them, so we might as well replace them.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all, this one's getting a little long.
Mm-hmm.
So if you like what you see, give us a thumbs up for filming it. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already, and we'll get you on the next one. Okay, y'all, we're cutting. We got a cabinet here. We're gonna cut the cabinet up and make it fit the hole there, and then we'll know what we're doing. So we'll mark it out, cut it, and get it to go. These things are $169 for one. For these cabinets. Cabinet was in here, didn't even have a side on it. It was just horrible. So I opted to get this one. I found this one on Facebook. They got $20 for it. So he didn't have the top though. We still got to find the top. I don't know exactly where I'll get a top at, but we'll look around. I'm sure I can find a top somewhere. I think Ronnie might know where there's one at, so I'll ask him about it. I think he can find me one. Basically, we got to get these two lines and that through there to make it look worth the darn. So he's marked them here. We're fixing to cut a big old chunk of it out and see if we can't get it to line up there. So we'll see what we can get up with. We might cut a chunk. So, but that's how they do them. When they come up through the floor like that, they just cut a big spot out of the bottom of them, and you try to brace them up the best you can. You nail that to the wall, and this is kind of hanging out willy-nilly. We'll probably flip the 2x4 around where we can get it in there a little different and make it a little better there. But you see what he's fixing to cut out of there. So he's gonna cut all the way through it. Back in about 5.5 inches is what he's going to cut that way. So the skill saw ain't going to quite get there, but we're going to try it and see what we can get up with. I'm going to get out of his way here and let him get at it. Cut through that. He's going to have to take that 2x out, and then we'll have to cut a big hole on the side over here for the pipe to come back out. So we'll have to butcher it a little bit, but we'll make it work. We'll see what we can do with it, but I think it'll be just fine. Just cut it. It'll still be better than what's in here. What was in here. So we're good. And the problem is I did keep this unit here to put in there, but I can't get this unit in here because this one is 30 inch. And 30 inch would be up against the commode. We needed a 24 inch. So this one's a 24. So that's why we got this one and we're not using the white one. I would have used the white one if I could get it in there. I did save it, you know, trying to use it, but can't use it. I'm gonna try to trade that 30-inch sink for a 24-inch sink. I'm gonna ask Ronnie if he knows anybody that's got any. I think he does. So we'll find out. Maybe maybe Joey can tell us what's going on with it. So we'll let you know here shortly.
¿Sí? ¿De paleta? ¿Paleta te gusta? ¿Ah?
Más grande hoyo.
Ya, necesito un poquito.
Okay, y'all, we destructed it. He's putting it back together. Best he can there. I did talk to Ronnie, and he did know a guy, so he got me a sink. So we're gonna put that over there. So we got a sink, we got a laboratory for the box, we got a commode, a water, this is called a water closet, and we got a bathtub. We about got a whole bathroom here. We got a door. If we just had this wall, you know, it's kind of getting me, but I think we'll be all right. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Coming along. We do got the floor done. We're getting there. Let's see what we can do with it here shortly. Okay, y'all, the saga goes on. We do not have hot water here. You see what I got there. If you like to sit there a minute, it'll build up and get it. I think they pinched the hose when they was trying to get this sink in, this laboratory or cabinet or whatever you want to call it, this thing in. I think they pinched the hose down there. We're down there checking right now, trying to figure it out. I got plenty of cold water, but I don't have any hot. You see, that's hot there. So I got a problem there. They're down there checking on it. I've got hot here, and I've also got hot in this kitchen. So there's something right here going on, but I cut the hose off, and still wasn't nothing. So we'll see what's going on there. He's down there looking. I don't know if this was the first one to get turned on, so maybe it all the trash went there, but I don't think so, because that one was the first one to get turned on. Tranquilo wiping. Okay, y'all, this is one I wasn't really expecting. This hose is blocked. This thing's blocked off here. So I've got to cut it out of there and see what's going on. Okay, y'all, we found it. It's all the way down here. You see that there? They basically doubled it back on itself there. So we got to get down here and cut that out and fix it somehow. I guess put an L on it would do it. 2 L's maybe. But anyway, we found it. That's what matters. And we're underneath this thing. Okay, y'all, after we found that, we got it where it's full flow. So we're good. We got that in. Whew, that was a bear. Now I got to take that back up to get the sewer pipes leaking under it. So got to take it back up and fix it. That's going to be on the next episode. Whew. Give us a thumbs up for filming, subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already, and we'll catch you on the next one, y'all.